Hey yogis, thanks for joining me. Hey Lucy, thanks for shouting out. So welcome everyone, thanks for joining. You might need a strap for today. We will be doing some binds. If you need a block, if you like it for balancing, like in Warrior 3 and stuff, then make sure that you go get it. Have water and good attitude. Yeah. Let me know what you think of the practice when we've finished and stay for a little bit. If you've got any book recommendations, also feel free to pass them my way. Always keen to get more books to add to my reading list. I don't know if you use Goodreads, but mine constantly has like a good few books on my currently reading, and the list of want to read is literally never ending. Yeah. Okay, so when you're ready, find a comfortable position where you can settle. Spreading your weight evenly across your sits bones, engaging your pelvic floor and becoming aware of your core. Wavelength through the spine and roll the shoulders back and down. So closing the eyes, allow your awareness to drop inwards. Observe your breath without trying to change it in any way. So you may notice it's rapid, shallow, long and steady, whatever it may be. Just acknowledge this as the present and let it go. And scan your body. Check if you're holding onto any tension and release it as you exhale. Keep focusing on your breath so the mind can quiet as you prepare yourself for the practice. So use this time to set an intention, whatever you would like to cultivate during your practice. Re-establish a sense of stillness and stability. So knowing that your mat is a safe place for you to explore your inner landscape. So it's a safe place to explore any questions, doubts, any plans. I am. The affirmation linked to the root chakra, where our sense of security and rootedness in the world stems from. So allow yourself to feel heavy, to feel present, to feel like you're meant to be here. And try to feel like your movement is deliberate and controlled. It's stable rather than stuck. You don't want to feel rushed. You want to savor each and every moment, feeling exactly what's happening in your body on a very subtle level. So if you slow down, you can begin noticing just that. Take a deep breath in and sigh out through the mouth. Twice more. Deep inhale. And just let it go. One more time. And then gently open your eyes. So feel free to shuffle because we're going to stay seated for Kapalabhati. I think I've fallen in love with Kapalabhati recently. Wasn't ever that drawn to, even though I know it's great, but now I can really feel the deep core activation, which you need for most poses, not just plank, but actually when you start using, you know, the transverse abdominis and the deep core muscles, you feel a lot more integrity, or you will feel a lot more integrity. But obviously yoga is a very personal experience, so if I say that Kapalabhati or is cleansing or it's energizing, then obviously it's your experience. So tune into the inner experiences. So always explore, always wonder how the breath or the postures affect you on both the physical and emotional level. Okay, so inhalation is very passive, just by releasing the abdominal muscles and the diaphragm. And exhalation is very forceful, so you want to draw the belly button in and up. If you feel lightheaded, you can stay with your Ujjayi breath. So we're going to do 36. So take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Half an inhalation and go. Deep inhale, slow exhale, and overstay and observe like the vibrations of your body and how it made you feel. Or we're going to go and do the second round. So full inhale, full exhale, half an inhale and go. Inhale, exhale. Stay and observe. If you feel like you've got a bit more juice, let's do one more round. So inhale, exhale, and go. Inhale and exhale with a sigh, letting it go. Just do a few rounds of shoulder rolls, one way, then switch direction, and dip your ear towards the same shoulder. You can explore how it feels if you turn your head a little bit from side to side, or if you bring the chin up or down. Then following a half circle, dropping the chin down, travel to the other shoulder. Bring the head back up and do 3 head rolls one way. And switch direction. Keep breathing deeply and fully, drawing your navel close towards the spine. And with every exhalation, releasing tension, any residual tightness, resistance. And then transition onto your back. Draw the knees towards your chest. So first give them a gentle hug. Keeping the belly button in, see how close you can bring the tops of your thighs. Feel free to roll from side to side. And then extend both of your legs up towards the sky, feet are flexed. So make sure that you tilt so that your sacrum is on the mat, the lower back is glued. So if you can't straighten your legs, it's fine. Just be mindful of keeping the lower back on the mat. Squeeze your legs together. 3 inhales and 3 exhales here. Allow the femur bones to sink deeper into the hip socket. And keep the belly drawn in. So if this feels challenging for you in any way, you might want to stay. Otherwise, lift your shoulder blades off the mat and bring the hands up. So you can interlace all fingers but one for Kali Mudra. Keep drawing the belly button in. Lift your shoulder blades off the mat just a little bit more. Bring the legs close towards you. And breathe steadily, keeping the engagement through the core. And then as you inhale, drop your right leg down. Exhale, come back. Inhale, drop the left leg down. So hovering above the mat if you can. Exhale, bring it down. So then one breath per move. In, out. In, out. In, out. You've got it. In, out. In, out, in, out, and then hold it, reach your fingertips up, and then bend your legs, gently release for a moment, bring the hands on your belly and the solar plexus, feel your body, feel your heartbeat, and feel all the emotions that arise from doing any core work. So you may like it, you may not like it. It's all relevant. Just stay passive and observant of what's happening on both the physical and mental, perhaps emotional landscape. Then extend your legs up to the sky again. Then bring the arms behind you so they rest on the floor. Draw your navel in, press the lower back into the mat. And then as you inhale, drop the right leg, but this time tap your fingertips behind the left leg. Exhale, come back. The other leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In, out. In, out. 2 more rounds. In, out, in, out. 1 last round. In, out, in, out. Hold the legs up there, flex your feet, bring the legs a bit closer and start pulsing. So you want to lift your sit bones a bit higher to the sky, squeezing your lower abdominals, bringing the legs a little bit close to yourself. So try to originate this movement, initiate it from your core rather than momentum, and pulse. I know it's hard, probably not for you, Lucy, but I hope it challenges you in some way. So keep going. Another 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring the feet down, knock the knees in. Briefly relax your belly. Okay, so then rock yourself up and down. So just a few times. Can forget about the hard work we've just done and maybe we're gonna do, and let it feel good. Just get in the flow. Massage the muscles around your back. And then next time you come up, draw the knees close towards your chest, keeping the feet lifted off the mat. So here you want to work with drawing the navel closer to the spine. So using the strength of your deep core muscles and hip flexors Then hug your knees in, so we're balancing, squeeze the legs together. And then come into Ardha Navasana, half boat, squeezing the legs together. Spine long. Calm and steady breath. Just feeling the strength from inside that I do. I can and I will. And then drop the feet down. Bring the hands behind you so they face the same way as your so we can come down to the forearms actually, and then you can either do it with the legs bent, just bring them towards your chest, squeezing your belly, or if you want to open out through the chest, you extend the legs out and then bring them in, or you can do them with straight. So drop them like a pendulum all the way to the mat or nearly, pressing down, then inhale, come up, exhale, lower, inhale, up, lower, up, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, and stay here at whatever angle you can. Squeeze your belly in, breathe for another 3, 2, 1. Bend your legs and rest on your mat. Well done, everyone. I had a nap, so I should be feeling stronger, but I am not. Okay, feet hip distance apart, arms by sides of your body, and then as you inhale, pressing down through the feet, lift your hips up. So keep squeezing the thighs together. Breathe into your chest. Try to relax your buttocks, but lift the hips up using the strength in your legs. Exhale, come down. You can either stay here in constructive rest pose, or we're going to come up again. So inhale, up, interlace the fingers, walk the shoulders in, deepen the stretch, breathe into your chest. Shift the hips up. And then gently release your hands and slowly bring the hips down. So roll yourself up into seated. And going to do Agni Sambhasana, so bring the left foot over the right foot over the left knee. Keeping the shins parallel. You can slide the block in if this doesn't feel comfortable, because it will eventually lower, but it can be like watching paint dry kind of thing. Make sure that your feet are flexed, so you're keeping the right alignment in the knees. The belly button is drawn in, spine long, and then twist to the right. Keeping engagement through the core. This is where twists are coming from. Can help you manipulate the empty space, the cavity in your pelvis. And then turn the other way for a micro twist. Slowly release the top leg and swap sides. So see how this side is feeling without holding any judgment or writing a story. Sit up tall, engage your core. Find in the corner of the mind you're exactly where you're supposed to be. You're putting the exact amount of work that you should be. You're connecting with yourself. And then we twist to the left. So use the right hand as a lever if you want to, but make sure that the twist is coming from your core. And then twist the other way. Release the top leg and come into Sukhasana or any cross-legged position. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, lean to the right, pressing the mat away with the right hand, opening up through the left side of the body. Inhale back to center. Exhale, go the other way. Inhale, center. Exhale, transition into all fours. So from tabletop, inhale into cow. So open through the chest, lift your hips up. Exhale, round your back, squeeze your belly. Inhale forward. Exhale, round. Inhale forward, push the mat away. Exhale into cat. And then from here, go get into your body. So move in any direction that feels good. Close your eyes and keep connecting with your breath. So you want to tap into the energy of sacral chakra, which has the potential of creative thinking, problem solving. But by moving freely, moving fluidly like water, we can clear any blockages in the body. And as you know, energy wants to flow, and in particular that creative energy of our sacral chakra, Svadhisthana in Sanskrit. So feel your body, connect with it on a deeper level. Notice any subtle changes or shifts. Now one more round of breath. Make sure you even it all out and come to the center. So keep your fingers spread wide, pressing down through the base of your thumbs and your index fingers. Brace your core and shift your shoulders past your wrists. Keep pushing the mat away, gentle protraction of the shoulders. Squeeze your belly. So it's deep core muscles you want to that wrap around your core. So your abdominals and your trunk. Then push back, and then let's go again. Push forward and back. So briefly come into child's pose. Keep your knees together if you can. Draw the belly button in and extend your arms forward. Rest your head on the mat. Send your breath to the space between your shoulder blades. And walk your fingertips a little bit further forward. You might even access that nice spot around your shoulder blades. Okay, as you inhale, come forward, tabletop. Exhale, stay pushing down through the left arm. Inhale your right arm up, open up. Exhale, scoop the air and thread the arm through. Drop the shoulder down. Slide your hips back, and you can use the left hand to push the mat away to deepen the twist. But it's really important that you listen to your body. Then inhale, back up. Right arm is shooting up to the sky. Exhale, down. The other side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, bring it all the way down. Slide your hips to the left. And notice how you feel. How your breath is. Navel close to the spine. And then inhale all the way back up. Exhale, bring it down. Tuck your back toes. Back toes, I think we're moving one set of toes. Push up into downward facing dog. So pedal the feet or spin, do what feels right. So first downward of the day usually gives you a lot of information. So feel your body, feel your breath. So feel all the muscles, joints and your bones. So you're gonna stay here for 3 rounds of breath. Keep pushing down through the thumbs and the index fingers, lifting your hip bones up. So bend your legs if you need to do that. It doesn't matter if you have the heels down, create length through the spine. And then step your right foot between the hands. Give yourself a helping hand if it doesn't want to go. Left knee is down, foot is flat. So come up, sink your hips forward and down. Make sure the knee is above the ankle. And stay here and feel. So we hold so much tension in the hips. And whatever arises, both physically and emotionally, observe it. Inhale your arms up, set your shoulder blades, draw the belly in and lift up from the hips. So you want to create space, lifting the ribs up, and as you exhale you can come into gentle back bend if it feels good, if you feel safe. Inhale back up, exhale slide your hips back, flexing the right foot. Long and calm breathing. Inhale, come forward, and then tuck your back toes in the left foot. Step back into plank. So push the mat away, engage your core, push out through the back of the heels, and slide your shoulder blades toward your hips. So hold it here, feeling the connection with the ground, feeling the strength of the pose. And then as you exhale, the knees up, down, shift your weight forward, lower down into chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, back into down dog. So always modify. Whatever you need to do, it's your practice. Then step your left foot between the hands, drop the right knee down. Inhale, up. And as you exhale, settle in the pose. Might feel a lot different on this side. Engage your core, lift your ribs up, inhale your arms up, and as you exhale perhaps you want to come into gentle back bend. Inhale back to center, and exhale slide your hips back. So lean into the sensations, any discomforts, and keep an equanimous mind. Inhale, come forward, frame the foot, tuck the back toes, and step back into plank. So hold it here, squeeze your belly, and shift your shoulders past your wrists. Keep pushing down through the hands. If it doesn't feel right, don't have to do it, you can always stay on the knees. Shift forward and back. Keep the core engagement. One more time. Inhale here, and as you exhale, drop down into chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale into down dog. Stay here and breathe. And walk your feet towards your hands. And exhale, forward fold. So find a variation that works best for you. Draw the navel close to the spine. Shift your weight onto the balls of your feet so you can sandwich yourself. So like a delicious panini. Maybe I am hungry after all. Before the practice I was thinking I'm not hungry at all. But now I'm talking about this panini, and actually maybe there's something there. And then if you need to, you can bend your legs as much as you need to. And then hook your big toes. And as you inhale, wave length through the spine, straighten your arms. And as you exhale, forward fold. Bringing the elbows out to the sides. Twice more. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. In. And out. Stay here just for a moment. Draw the belly button in. Release your hands. Bring them onto the hips. With a strong back, strong core. Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, arms by your sides. So inhale, extend your arms up, and exhale, come into forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, and exhale, step back into down dog. Inhale, rooting down through the left leg, reach your right leg up for three-legged dog, and draw the belly button in. Keep reaching the right foot a bit higher, and then bend that leg and roll the hip out, opening up through the hip, releasing the psoas. Keep the weight evenly spread across your hands. Inhale, re-extend three-legged. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. So first, drop the knee down, and inhale, come up. Then hook your left elbow over the right knee. So here, you want to keep the belly in. And then bring the hands at your heart, twisting deeper, sinking your hips down, elongating through the spine. Inhale, back to center, reach your arms up, and as you exhale, bring the right hand down, push the knee into the arm and arm into the knee, and we twist the other way. Sink your hips down, and bring the left arm down. Tuck your back toes, step back into plank. You can always skip here. Whenever I say step back into plank, you can go into child's pose or downward dog and skip the vinyasa part. So take an inhale here. And as you exhale, come into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, stay. See how much higher you can lift the left foot. Belly is in. Push the mat away. And then bend that leg. So foot goes to the right bum cheek. And you roll out. Mindful of your space. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, step the foot through. Drop the knee down. And inhale, come up. So lift up from the hips and begin turning towards the left leg, hooking the right elbow there. Bring the hands together and try to roll the chest out, dropping down with your hips. Breathe into your chest. There isn't really any other way. And reach out through from the crown of your head. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left hand by the left foot, and then bring the right arm towards the sky. Sink your hips. Exhale, bring them down. So frame the left foot, step back into plank, or skip the vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Walk the feet towards your hands. Exhale into fold. Be strong back. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, Tadasana. Coming home. Ready to start again. So feel the connection with the earth. So rooting down through your legs, through your feet. And feel the exchange of energy. Feeling grounded, connected, stable. And then as you inhale, extended, and exhale into fold. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, step back into down dog. And then so from here, bend your legs and drop the knees so they're hovering a few inches of the mat. And then as you exhale, bring the knee to chest, coming into plank. So inhale down, exhale the other leg. Down, knee to the same elbow, shift forward. So down and come forward, left knee to left elbow. Down, now coming into a twist, right knee, left elbow, lift. Come back, the other side. Calm down, come into plank or skip it, and then do your vinyasa. So pause here for a moment. Drop your knees down, slide your hips back, find your child's pose. Just for a moment, take a break. Reset. Extend your arms in front of you and push back into downward facing dog. Then look towards your hands and overwalk your feet there, or bring the feet together, bend your legs, and at the end of your exhalation gently hop. Forward fold, and inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale into down dog. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, knee to the left elbow and hold it here. Squeeze your core, push the mat away. And then step the foot between the hands and stay with the left knee lifted this time if you can. And as you inhale, rise. Exhale, twist to the right, sink low on your hips. Inhale, come up. Exhale, twist to the left, keep your balance. Inhale, up. And this time as you exhale, see if you can hook the left elbow over the right knee, so get snugly there. Back leg is active, long spine, and stay here. If you want to, you can bring the left fingertips down and extend your right arm out. Then come back into center, inhale up. And as you exhale, come into gentle back bend if you wish. Inhale back to center. Exhale into plank or skip it. Inhale, stay. And exhale, chaturanga and the rest of the flow. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Lift the leg up. Keep pushing, keep lifting. Squeeze your core. And step the foot between the hands. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, middle. And exhale, we're hooking the right elbow over the left knee, hands at your heart, back leg is active, and twist deeper. And then if you want to, you can bring the right fingertips down, extend your left arm out, come back to the center, and do your flow or skip it. And then everyone into child's pose. Can keep the knees together, apart. Surrender your forehead down. Feel held by the mat. Feel supported by your body. Feel your heartbeat. Extend your arms out. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, back into down dog. And then walk your hands towards your feet, keeping the belly in. And then we walk the hands towards the top end of your mat. and then we walk back. So if it's easy, make sure that you keep your navel super close to your spine. But really, have fun with it. You can pretend that you're an animal. So here we want to reestablish this faith in ourselves, because when we manage and when we learn to bear weight on our hands, then it reminds us of how strong we really are. So one more round, walk your hands out, and then everyone come into plank. Okay, you ready? Drop your left forearm, right forearm. Then come up, left forearm, right forearm. Dropping right forearm, left. And coming up, right, left. Okay? Come down onto your forearms. Push out, down from your elbows. Squeeze your core. You've got it. 3, 2, 1. Drop your belly down. Feet are pointing. Fingers spread wide. Elbows are past the shoulders. And lift your chest up. So you want to bring the bottom of your ribs to the mat, keeping the shoulders down. Make sure that your glutes, your buttocks are relaxed. Monitor your breath. If it's super fast like mine, use your ujjayi breath here to slow it down. See where you can let go here. How you can open up your heart a bit more. You can close your eyes here. We're going to stay with 2 rounds of breath. And then drop your chest down. So bring the feet together, arms beside you, drop your forehead down, and then as you inhale, lift your legs off the mat. So just legs for now, but keep the shoulders rolled back and down. So keep squeezing the legs together, squeeze your glutes, use your hamstrings, and drop the legs down. Now as you inhale, simultaneously lift the legs and torso up, even the spine long. Shalambhasana, locust pose. So feel the strength in your back. So know that you have your back, that you're strong to live down any decisions that you make. And as you exhale, release. You can bring one cheek to the mat or use your forearms to support your head. Okay, and now, so we're gonna bring the big toes together and keep lifting the legs as though you wanted to touch your head. For me, it might never happen, but it's about the intention that we're putting there and what we're working towards. Still firing the muscles and, building the muscle memory there. So we're gonna come into Dhanurasana eventually, but for now I just want you to think of the work that's coming from your lower back, from your legs, as you bring or gently pulsate the legs up. So your hips are rooted. Keep lifting, keep pushing, and release for a moment. That was really hard. So what we're going to do now, so bring the big toes together, bend your legs, and as you inhale, lift your torso up. Keep reaching the hands towards your legs. It doesn't matter if they reach or not. Hold it here, keep squeezing, and release. So I promise the next part is going to be easier than this. Bend your legs, and this time you can grab the top of the one foot, the other foot, and then kick the feet into your hands. So this is a more passive version of Dhanurasana or bow pose, but it's really important to keep the muscular engagement so that we're holding integrity in the pose. Keep your breath calm and steady, and then gently release and bring your forehead down or the other cheek. Then bring the hands by the sides of your body. So you inhale, come up into cobra or up dog, and as you exhale into down dog. So stay here for 3 rounds of breath, feeling and appreciating the hard work that you're putting in. And you inhale, walk the feet towards your hands. Exhale into fold. So keep the core engagement. And as you inhale, bend your legs, sink your hips down. So shift the weight into the heels. You want to see all of your toes. Keep squeezing the legs together. If balance requires, you can keep the feet apart. Sink your hips down. Bring the hands at your heart or extend them. Biceps are by your ears. Keep squeezing. And then bring the hands at your heart and twist to the left. Hook the elbow over the knee. Bring the hands together. Check that the knees are level. Use the cavity in your pelvis. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist the other way. Hook the elbow. See what's present here. Look past the right elbow if you can. Inhale back to center. Keep squeezing, sink, sink, sink. And as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up. And exhale, step back into down dog. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, rise. And exhale, bring the hands at your heart. So we're coming into warrior 3 here. So take an inhale. And as you exhale, shift the weight onto the standing leg. You might be here. It's perfectly fine. If you want to, you can drop your fingertips down or keep them on a block. Check your core engagement, belly button is in. Or if you want to, you can keep the arms at your heart or beside you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift through the inner left thigh. And then as you exhale, come up to standing. Inhale, extended. Exhale into fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale into down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step the foot through. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands at heart. Prepare. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, shift the weight onto the standing leg and find your Virabhadrasana 3 variation. You want to keep your body in one plane. Embrace the wobbles and feel the groundedness, the rootedness through the leg, the standing leg. Keep your core engagement, knowing that you can and you will. Then come up into standing. Exhale. Inhale, extended. Exhale into fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale into down dog. Either stay here or if you want to, inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga, or lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale into down dog. Now inhale your right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. So that's the keynote speaker in this class. Coming into Parithta Ardha Chandrasana. So twisted half moon. So keep the left hand there or fingertips or use a block. And then you shift your weight forward. And I like to keep my left hand rooted. It gives me more surface to balance on. Keep lifting the left leg up, so by the inner thigh. And either stay here or extend your right arm towards the ceiling. Squeezing into the cavity in your pelvis. If you want to, you can look towards the right hand to really challenge your balance. Lift the left leg a bit higher. And then bring the right hand down. Step the back leg down. Come into plank or child's pose. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, step the foot through. Keep the right hand where it is. Brace your core. And then shifting the weight forward, lift the right leg up. So you might be okay just being here, feeling that twisting motion. Or if you want to, lift the right leg higher and bring the left arm up. If you want to look towards the left hand. Bring the left arm down, land your right foot, one last flow, chaturanga, up dog, into child's pose. Well done. Very well deserved rest. If you've got your knees together, you can interlace the fingers and bring the arms up and bring them from side to side if that feels good. Just a couple of times. As you inhale, come up. And then step your right foot forward. So this is where the strap might come in handy. Sink your hips down and observe if there's any shift compared to the beginning of the practice. And the right hand onto your hip or fingertips down, reaching the left arm up. Really getting into the psoas. Sink your hips down. Squeeze your core. And then either bring the left hand down and bend your left leg. So keep, first of all, just squeeze it. Feel the strength of your muscles, your hamstrings. And then if you want to, grab hold of the top of the foot and bring it closer to you. So you can use a strap for this. Or the other option is come into King Arthur pose. Lifting up from the hips. Just feel how it is. It's not just the leg, it's the shoulders. I feel some density, so I'm gonna stay here. And then you can either stay here or if you want to, so that's a tricky one. So you need to shift your weight back and with the left hand, grab hold of the top of the left foot and then shift forward. Actually, it might be better with the right hand. See how that feels. And then shift forward. So we're targeting the hips, a little bit of the inner thigh. Yeah, it's way better with the right hand. Just tangled myself here. Work with your breath. Let it guide you to what you can do and where you probably need to back out a little bit. Then gently release the foot, so shift your weight back and step the left foot through. So first of all, slide your hips forward and down. Lift up from the hips and bring the left hand on the hip or fingertips down, reaching up through the right hand, feeling the stretch all the way from the hip. And bring the right hand down and find the quad stretch that's appropriate today. Remember that one side may feel a lot different. So I know my right quad feels super, super tight, so you know, I'm not even going to bother with King Arthur pose. That could be a night another day. Either stay here or with the left hand, shift your hips back and spin so you can bring the right foot in and then slowly shift forward. Lean into discomfort. Just feel everything. Don't overanalyze it, just let yourself be here. And then gently shift your hips back. Come back into child's pose just for a moment. Walk your fingertips, feel the length in your back. And then as you come forward. So now we're going to come into, so you can either stay with the knees drawn into your chest, or if you want to, and it's in your practice, you can do either plow pose or shoulder stand. So I'm not teaching either, so make sure that whatever you do, you stay safe. Just with the knees up towards your chest or child's pose will be delicious. So if you're in plow or shoulder stand, just make sure that you've got that deep core engagement and lift the chin up towards the sky. If you were in plow or shoulder stand, slowly come back, draw the knees in, do whatever feels good before we come into Shavasana. And then when you're ready, extend your arms and legs out. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out through the mouth. So twice more like this. Deep inhalation. And add as much sound to as you like, just letting it all go. One more time. Keep your inner gaze at the spot between your eyebrows. Feel supported by the mat. And we're coming home where we're integrating everything we've practiced. we can quietly reflect in a non-judgmental way on our journey. Start wiggling your toes and your fingers. Take a full body stretch and slowly, mindfully roll over onto one side to bring yourself into a comfortable seat. So keeping your eyes closed, just one more time, feel the connection with the earth, feeling grounded and centered. Roll the shoulders down to open up your spiritual heart center, so you're receptive to love, joy and gratitude, but also you're more kind, you're more forgiving and understanding. Now let's bring the hands at your heart and let's close this practice with one round of Om. Feeling the deep peace throughout your body, mind and your breath. So carry it with you for the rest of the day, wherever you go, and gently open your eyes. Thank you very much for your practice with me today. Namaste. And thank yourself for carving out this time, for doing such a great job of, connecting with yourself. Let me know how you feel. Hi Sandra, some tough positions, yes, but you are tough, so you need to be doing tough things. Another thing that I don't really teach the twisted half moon because, I don't know, it's just, it's probably like Warrior One that I don't like to teach it, so putting myself out of comfort zone by teaching the poses that I don't like to teach, so then you can get out of your comfort zone and do the tough poses. Let me know what you would like to see, if there's something that we have covered and you liked, or something that you would like to work on. Just remember, it's just all a journey, and if you can't do something, it doesn't matter. It's about putting yourself out there and trying. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you won't grow. So the tougher the better. Oh, hi Klinia. Oh, late. So you're gonna have to do you're gonna be like penalties. Penalty chaturangas, or something like that. No, I'm just kidding. Hope you enjoyed it. That's fantastic. Lots of twisting. Twisting is definitely something I'm enjoying. But twisted half moon was quite a thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, I just love stretching. To be fair, if I could stretch all day, I would do that. But it's interesting that if you are naturally flexible, you're probably going to like this more than strength building, and equally if you're naturally strong, then being flexible or stretching is going to be hard. It's just, it all changes and it's all part of the journey. It's about finding the balance between the strength and flexibility. So make sure that you check out my YouTube channel. We're releasing series on warriors, so different warriors, like step by step. So if there's something that you're unsure of, then you can go through that with me there. And also I think that pranayama is really important because it's like the grey, well, not grey area, but it's like asana practice, so you know, the physical stuff. Then you've got meditation that people don't always like, especially at the beginning. And then you've got pranayama, which allows you to center yourself and quiet your mind. So make sure that you that you check them out. Yes, just post on Instagram or Facebook when you do a flow, you know, or you know, the vinyasa flow, so we come into chaturanga, up dog, and back into down dog or something if you wanna. I love hearing from you guys. I haven't got any panini, to be fair, but I've got some stuff that I have prepared for dinner, but I'm not hungry, and we're fasting, so we eat between 12 to 8 p.m. so this is my only chance to eat today. So I've got some tough decisions to make. Brilliant. So let me know if you've got any questions, if you've got any fun facts or book recommendations, and otherwise I will see you on Thursday. Yes, next time it's Thursday. So take care. Much love.